Students are joining. We will start in 2 minutes. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Byju's Exam Prep. First things first, the context. Why this session? We have made a change to the recordings feature of our live classroom program. Some of you would have liked this change, some of you would want to resist this change, and some of you simply won't care. But we do care, and that is the reason why we have organized this session. But hold your horses. Don't comment anything as of now. Listen to me patiently. After that, whatever questions you have on your mind, please shoot. I'll be more than happy to respond and clear all the doubts that you might have. I'll go back in time to the history. When we started the IAS preparation program, it was only an offline venture. We had offline centers in Delhi, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, and Chennai. But then we realized, and this was in late 2000, early 2000s, then we realized that if we need to reach out to more and more students to every nook and corner of this country, we need to use the technology to reach out to the massive audience of the IAS aspirants. And that is when there was one difficulty. The rates of data, uh, free broadband was not there. The rates of data was absolutely humongous, and it was difficult to access content online because of high cost of the data. Free broadband was not a concept at that time, and this is where we enabled the studio based learning. In the sense, in our state of the art studios, we would get the teachers to record these lectures and deliver this content in the form of a tablet, a Samsung tablet or a Lenovo tablet, so that a student, an aspirant in the farthest corner of this country would be able to prepare for the civil services examination without having to worry about the data usage, without having to worry about the internet connectivity. But then we also realized that there are two broad categories of aspirants. If I can categorize aspirants into two broad categories, one, who are self motivated, the other category, who need an extra push, who need an extra motivational factor so that they are disciplined in their preparation process. And you would know that it is all about discipline. You have to complete the humongous syllabus of the civil services examination in the shortest possible time frame, and for that you need a disciplined approach. We got in touch with our students and realized that some of the students, a good chunk of the students, a good percentage of the students, they procrastinate, they delay, although the content is available with them, but they procrastinate. They would study today, follow the lectures on the tab for a couple of days, then delay, and the time's up. And this is where, at the peak of the COVID-19 lockdown on April 1, 2020, we launched a live classroom program. And the principal objective was to make students disciplined. If you have to get up early in the morning at 6 o'clock to attend a polity lecture, for example, you would ideally prepare for that class. So, whatever was taught yesterday, you would revise it so that you're able to attend today's class, so that you're able to cover your basics and resolve all the doubts that you might have. And this is where we stumbled upon a gold mine, and that was the students appreciate a live class. Every single morning, every single class, in hundreds and hundreds, the students would attend these classes. And remember, at that time, we were not providing the recordings of these live classes. You miss a class, you miss the class. The only option available for a student was, if you have missed my polity class in the morning, you can attend my polity class in the evening when I will take that class. You missed it there as well, you will be able to take my polity class over the weekend. If you missed it again, another cycle will come. 7 times in a particular year, I would be teaching polity. And this was in 2020. Then 2021, then 2022, and we saw the attendance of the live class was reaching 95%. 95%, which is not a joke, which is an industry gold mine, which is an industry standard. But then there were students who would come to us, sir, there is a genuine need for us to watch the recorded lecture of the class. Why? Because if somehow we miss the class, we don't want to wait for an evening class or a weekend class or a class over the period of time. We want to access this class. And for them, we would tell them, even if you miss this class, you have the tab recordings available. You can watch the content there. If you missed my fundamental rights article 14 discussion, for that you don't have to wait for my session in the weekend or over the evening class. You can attend those classes over the tab, because all the live classroom students would be provided with a tab as well, where they can use that content for revision. But then we also realized that maybe let's run a pilot program. And that pilot program was, let's enable the recordings of the live classes as well. Even if you don't want to watch the recorded videos on your tab, we can enable the recordings of the live classes so that you can watch it over a period of time. And initially we would get requests such as, so please, even if you don't want to provide recordings in perpetuity, at least give us 24 hours to watch this content. After that, you delete this. Some would say, sir, please enable this for a week, because genuinely sometimes we would not be in a position to attend the live class, and we don't want to use the tablet videos for our revision, for our understanding. We want the same live class to be enabled to us in the form of a recording. Enable this for 24 hours maximum, make it available for a couple of days or 7 days, and then you can delete the recordings. But we said, let's run this pilot program. And in March this year, we ran this program where we started providing recordings of these live classes forever. Although, if some of you would have joined this program in, let's say, January or February or early March, you would know and you can appreciate that nobody promised you that we will provide you the recordings of the live classes. With hand on your heart, tell me, did anyone promise you, if you have joined this program in January or February or early March, that we will be providing you with the recordings of these live classes? Nobody. Even then, we did provide. But then what we saw, attendance dipped. You tell me, if, for example, I have taken a class today, this class is recorded at the back end. I just have to enable it so that you can watch it forever and ever and ever. If I enable it today, for the entire duration of the course, it won't cost me anything. So normally when you make some change, sometimes the mindset is that you're trying to cut the cost. And that is why you don't want to provide this feature to us. Clear? There is no cost involved at all. Not even a single penny is involved. So I can just enable this recordings of the live class forever and ever and ever till the duration of your course. But we're here, and this is sometimes I say often, we're here to give you what you need, not what you want. And what you need is discipline. Even if you have missed a lecture on Article 14, attend that lecture on the tab. Even if you have missed my lecture number 1, you have 7 days to go back to this lecture, finish it, and then follow the routine. This is to ensure that you become disciplined in your preparation process. And trust me, with hand on my heart, there is no other motive whatsoever. The only purpose is to make your preparation process disciplined so that you're able to complete this humongous syllabus on time and you become a responsible citizen and a genuine civil servant. That is all. But now there will be genuine concerns as well. So please enable this forever. At least enable this for our weekly current affairs webinars. And for that, I'm telling you, the recordings of the weekly current affairs webinars would be available forever. till the duration of your course, till the expiry of your course. It is only the GS live classroom program. Their recordings we have enabled only for a period of 7 days. Initially, the student said make it available for 24 hours, 48 hours, couple of days, 7 days, and we have enabled it for 7 days. So even if you miss the class, you have 7 days to go back through that class, be done with that, and then follow the routine. But I do understand there will be genuine concerns as well. And I have also personally received a couple of mails, uh, more than a couple of mails, if I can be honest. And that is the reason why I thought, let me address the students and explain the rationale, the reason behind this change. But as I said, there would be people, there would be aspirants who would genuinely face difficulty. And now I'm putting out a question before you. Those who want this feature to be enabled for 7 days, those who want this feature to be enabled for 1 month, those who want this feature to be enabled forever, those no recordings should be made available. You tell me, I'll give you 1 minute. What do you want? And after that, I will take up your questions. Tina says, agreed, I'm regular these days and I got lazy last week. That's precisely the reason why we did it. Webinar recordings are available forever. Still have 14 seconds to go. And just in case you would accuse me of faking this result, I'm showing the leaderboard as well. Statistics say, where did it happen? So majority want it for 7 days, and I'm being honest. Then the next set, you want it forever. The third set of students want it for a month, and a minuscule minority, they don't want recordings at all. So everybody wants recordings. I'll go through the questions that you have, the comments that you have one by one. Give me 5 minutes to go through these comments, and then we will take a call whether we will enable these recordings forever or for 7 days or for a month. As a working professional, we will get less time whenever time is available. I'm doing my preparation, and at sometimes I will get time to cover two subjects also. But if you're doing like this, how can we complete the syllabus within the available time? Agreed, Sudhir. As a working professional, okay, sir, how much, sir? Last 1 month, I will not attend the class, but how can I listen the classes? Sir, at least for 15 days. After enabling this feature, I'm punctual on time. For 1 month. Make test series solutions forever. It helps us. That is available forever till the expiry of your course. The current affairs webinars, their recordings are available till the expiry of your course. It is only the live classes that we enabled for their recordings, we enable for 7 days. 7 days is enough, sir. We can safely go through with that, but my priority is written in the class regularly without any procrastination. As the title of the session says, a brief session, so I will keep it brief. I won't waste your time. Now, there are broadly two sets of people. One who want the recordings to be made available forever till the expiry of your course. The other set who would want this feature to remain for a 7 day period or a 15-day period or a 1 month period. But everybody wants recordings to be made available either for a minimum 7 days or forever till the expiry of your course. Now, if you look at these two broad category of aspirants, if we enable recordings forever, it won't harm anybody. Agreed? If we make recordings available for 7 days, it may harm those genuine aspirants who, because of variety of reasons, I remember I read a mail where there's a student, a woman student. She's a mother as well. She finds it very difficult to attend the live classes, and it was after much persuasion that she persuaded her husband to allow her to prepare for this exam. And that mail really touched me. And she writes that it's only during the night, when I'm done with the household chores and I'm done with the household work, this is when I start attending and watching the recordings of the live classes. So please enable this forever. And we have received similarly worded, genuine mails. And if that is, then I have a good news for you. We will make these recordings available forever till the expiry of your course. But please, 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 this is for your benefit. Please try as much as possible. Attend the classes live. It will make your preparation process disciplined, and you will only have to thank me later. But in a democracy, the majority has the final say. The last word is with the janta, with the students. We will enable the recordings of these live classes forever. Okay? And the upcoming polity batch in the morning will be taken by me. So I can see these questions. So I'm addressing that question as well. The next morning polity batch would be taken up by me. Previous classes also would be enabled. As I told you before, there is no cost involved. So we disable this feature. That doesn't mean that we want to save cost. We just have to re-enable it again. And I told you that classes get recorded at the backend. So this feature which we enabled after 28 or from 28th of August, even those live lectures, the recordings would be made available. Don't worry. And any other doubt that you have, any concern, whenever you face any difficulty, please feel free to reach out to me. This is my email ID. And I'll send you the screenshot of 100% attendance after 1 year of my classes will end. Thank you. November morning polity batch, will you take, sir? Yes, but that batch we might have to prepone. So from, I think you will get the notification. So the classes would happen in October. So that batch I will be taking. From when will this get implemented? ASAP, as soon as possible. It won't take much of a time, but give us a day. In 1 day, we will enable the recordings again. Okay, thank you so much for staying with us. Stay safe, stay healthy. All the best for your exams. Good night.